Hi guys, hope everyone had an awesome Christmas holiday. I had the day entirely off yesterday, which is really nice. Every single one of my cars was out, so that was really awesome, except for my 6 Series, which I drove for Christmas because it had a rental today and it went out for a week. So today when I actually went to go hand off the 6 Series to my renter, he rented it for 7 days, I believe. It was really interesting because he said specifically the reason why he rented the 6 Series BMW was because it had tinted windows. So a while back I did a video on how my 6 Series BMW was not performing well at all on Turo, so I decided to make the small investment of blacking out the rims and slightly tinting the windows just to kind of give it a little bit of a different look. I think it really changed the way that the car looked and sort of gave it a more sportier profile. Just made the car look way better, and I'll link my listing to my description below if you want to take a look at what it looks like now. So it was really cool that that guy said that he rented it because of the tinted windows, and it was a 7-day rental at $120 per day. So the earnings from the half of the earnings from that rental totally covered the cost of me getting the windows and the rims done. So my investment definitely paid off. I'm going to do a little screen share of September, October, November, and December of my 6 Series calendar to show you guys the difference. December has gone really well for the 6 Series in comparison to the 3 months prior to that. And of course, it's still a little bit early to test my hypothesis, but so far it is looking like it's going well ever since I tinted the windows, which I did, I think it was right after Thanksgiving. So right towards the end of November, it's been getting way more bookings than it has in the past. And like I mentioned before, I had done this with one of my cars earlier this year, and I noticed that it made a big difference in the rentals that I was getting, because sometimes these minor changes can really change the look of a car, which might change the way that people perceive it. So far it seems like it's working out, but it's still early. It's only been a month since I've made the changes, and I haven't changed anything else. I didn't change my pricing strategy. I didn't change my listing in any way. Everything has remained the same except for those few things. So let's take a look at what my calendar looked like between the last 4 months, September to December, and you guys can see kind of what the difference has been. So let's take a look. All right, so let's take a look at my calendar. Let me scroll up. All right, so let's start with September. Now, September, I think I averaged around 13 days. October was roughly about 10, and November was just abysmal at about 7 to 8 days. But if you take a look at December, December has done really well. So I'm super happy with that. So that's how my 6 Series is panning out so far. So I will continue to update you guys as the months go on and as we get into the new year on how it does. So I'm really happy with that. Also, one of the other things that I really worked hard on this month, because I wanted to make sure that I was able to take Christmas off and really have a full day off and just rest and spend time with family. What I started to do was 2 to 3 weeks prior to Christmas, I was searching my area every single day to really get a good idea of what inventory was out there and which cars were getting picked up at what prices, how everybody was priced out, and what their offerings look like. Overall, in my area, in the Orange County area, I noticed that it was pretty slow. There was a lot of inventory available on the market. I even looked yesterday on Christmas Day, and there was still a lot of cars available. So I think overall in my area, it was slower than what I expected. And because I was so constantly looking at the market over the last couple of weeks, I was always changing my settings. I was making sure that my pricing was competitive, that my miles were competitive, my trip extras were competitive, so that if there were rentals out there, my car was going to be of the most value in comparison to other cars in my category. Now, other markets were really busy. I was looking at LA, and LA was very busy. A lot of the inventory out there was booked up. There wasn't very many cars available. So I think that they had a strong holiday season, which makes sense. There's so many people flying into town, especially into LAX. So that makes sense that they would be far busier than we were here in Orange County. So whenever you are gearing up for a big holiday or a time frame where you're really trying to get your cars out because you might not be available, this is a strategy that I use. I search my area every single day for the dates that I'm going to be gone for so that I can really price my cars out for those specific dates. So if anyone's looking to book, they are choosing my cars, which will in turn free up my time. All right, guys, that's it for today. Hope you guys all had an amazing holiday, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.